start off by saying Halayim Layahal Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity. So today we're going to do something, because it's the year 2021 is the year of hastening His coming. So I'm going to go into BibleInfo.com. Oh, I already had it open. Yeah. So today is an important topic day. Alright. So the question is, does karma exist? Or what does the Bible say about karma? So here we put on my glasses. So while I'm getting it, it says Galatians 6 and 7. So this would be good practice. This is good practice anyways. You get it in the computer. Well, it is a computer. 6 and 7. So this is the book of Galatians 6 and 7. Let's see. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you do is going to come back to you. See, so now we have this. It's a good, it's a good first step to a lesson. So you use this for the topic, and then you get the precepts in here. So it says it's giving me a bunch. It says 100. So, but it's giving me the scriptures in the ESV, and I'm getting them to you through the King James. So let me read that one again. Book of Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And then we get the precepts that we already have in our heart. Right? Spirit's telling me to go to Jeremiah 15:2. Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then shall tell them, thus said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for captivity to captivity. So that would be why. That would be the response, right? So the question is, does karma exist? And the scriptures tell us in Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. and then, let's see what else. So we're going to get another scripture. Well, I'm going to ask it a different question. what does the Bible think about captivity? 75 Bible verses. I don't want to just hit the first one. So, I'm looking for a good one. Okay, let's start with the first one. Actually, that's two. So, Revelation 21 and what? And 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers. There we go. There we go. It's always like that. You know, we get to the good part. I'm still gonna get it, no matter what you do. Sleazy E. And I'm gonna wait. And there's no train. There's a train coming, like always. But this is a good one. Let me read it again as far as until the train comes. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars. Oh, I'll stop right here. It was a short one. Alright, but you know what? There ain't nothing to it. So, let's see. The question was, does karma exist? Or in other words, do you get what you sow? Is it wise for you to treat others unfairly and unjust? And what happens if you do treat people unfairly and unjust? Shit. You know, yesterday I was watching the brother Yawakal from Sacramento, and one of the Satan worshipers around there was giving them a hard time. He was like saying, does your God give you the right to encroach upon people's property? But guess what, man? Yes, it does. Because you were encroaching on our property. Sleazy E, man. And it's good for brothers to get together. Because, you know, we could have backed each other up. We could back each other up, but still, you know, you gotta keep pushing. So let's see. The scripture says in Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And then we were in Jeremiah 15 and 2. And that said, tell them, whoever is for the slaughter to the slaughter. And that's where we're going to leave it at. So then we were in, I asked what, and this is a good app. It's the BibleInfo.com, or whatever, BibleInfo.com. And Apostle Zahar was the one that showed this to us. So, you know, do not be deceived. Whatever you do is going to come back to you. So this is Revelation 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and the whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. That's pretty powerful right there. That's some dangerous stuff. You know? It's dangerous. Don't mess with Yahweh Shimi Shai, and don't mess with his kids. Just imagine what you would do if somebody was messing with your kids. Huh? So it's this is banging right here. This is a good one. This is a good one. Because let's go, well, let's do it. Let's go into these little words right here. You know what? It's time for another Bible application. The blue letter. Trying to get out the old blue letter. The old blue letter. Let's get it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Since we are already in there, Revelation 21 and 8. You could do a whole sermon with your little pal right here, this phone. Alright? Just get the tools. And the Texas Receptus came up. So now we're going to break these things here. Unbelievable. First one is fearful. Let's get the fearful first. Fearful is the first one. And that's G1169. And let's review the entry. Cowardly. Timid. And there's some scriptures and then there you go. Okay. So the fearful are the first list of transgressors. Now let me talk about you fearful folks out there, man. That's you people. That's you people that said that you were brothers and didn't end up being brothers. Let me tell you how you did that one. You came to the camp. You showed up a couple times. Did your scripture thing. But then now you're not here. Now you're not here. Where are you? You know, some brothers go out by themselves. Some brothers go out with other brothers. But it's okay if you go out by yourself. You know? It's okay. Now let's get a concordance in there. Let's get, see? This is gonna be a good church, man. And let me tell you just right now, just to let you know, this is a dream come true for me. To be out here preaching the truth of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Let me get this a little closer. Let's see, right there. Perfect. I have to periodically check on my screen because Satan be doing the most. All right. So this is just about fearful. And this is gonna cut someone. Matthew 8:26, and he said, Yahushua said unto them, why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was great calm. So there's no place for fear. The truth of Yahushua. You know? And I really don't get scared until I see my blood. Then that's when I get scared. But up until then, it's like bring it. So you fearful. So what is it? What is there to be afraid of? Okay. Well, we got Esau the devil, who's a so-called white man. He's the one that got all this land by straight up stole it. Not only that, this was a lake, and this land belonged to the Yokuts, the Native Americans that are local around here. Where are they at right now? They're on a reservation, on salt land, on alkaline flats, salty ass land. You can't grow shit there. Man, you can't even have animals there, man. You can't raise nothing there. Okay. So let's see. So the apostles at that time were afraid because they were in the boat, and the waves were crashing boom, boom, and it was real crazy. Well, no matter what times we're in, we have to remain faithful. So it's okay to be scared, but guess what? You gotta check that. You get scared and then you check it and then you move on. Okay? So let's go to the next word. An unbeliever. Satan does whatever he can, man. He can interfere with my internet. Even though I pay my fucking bill. He's a diabolic. So we already got the fearful. Now is the unbelieving Strong's G571. Apistos. Apestos. Which is, okay, it's apistos from G1 negative particle and G4103 actively disbelieving without Christian faith, but the word Christian means anointing. Those are the anointed. That's us. Okay. And then it says without Christian faith, especially a heathen, especially you Edomites, especially, man, the focus right now is Edomites. Everybody else is going to get slavery anyways, but you'll be glad that you're in slavery because things are going to be better. And you know what? You Hawaiians will be able to fight your roosters. You people from Guam will be able to fight your roosters. I love that shit. I support you. And you're gonna throw derbies in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Heck yeah. You're gonna bring me your daughters or my sons. You're gonna bring me all kinds of stuff. You're gonna bring me your mail so they can build stuff for me. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready for the kingdom, man. The other day we were having dinner, and I was like, man, we need a fucking cook. I was like, yeah, we need a cook. So we need a cook. And that's a ghetto call. You know, he was saying, who's there? And I let him know it's me. You don't gotta worry about me. Man, I've been from this way. Okay, so the unbelieving, faithless, unbeliever, infidel. Ooh, infidel, man. So let's get that scripture right. So Revelation 21:8. But the faithless and the infidels, man, that's bad news. So let's get a concordance. Let's get a scripture. I like you. Let's get you. And Yahushua answering said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you and suffer you? Bring thy son hither. So he was about to do a miracle, man. He was about to do a miracle. Basically, the point is you could do your own miracles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I have to. I gotta say this. I know I make with my next door neighbor, his heating unit cracked, so he couldn't use it. So he was without heat, but I did a little, you know, boom, boom, boom. I did what I could because I work with a company that does it's a non-profit and it does things like this. So the thing that was done is he got his heater replaced and he got a water heater fixed. So now he's got hot water and a warm house. Who did that? Ultimately, it was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai because he said he made me. He had the spirit on me to be talking to myself. Say, well, if I am a God, can I do something about this? And I said I could do my manly thing. But guess what? I exhibited my prowess. You know, I did what I did. I got the numbers that he needed to call. I got him in contact with the people he needed to talk to. And boom, now he's got what he needs. Guess what? Boom. That's because I believe, right? Because I'm not an unbeliever. I believe. I fucked up my knee so bad. I let out a warrior's yell. And then I healed myself in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. That's, you know. But also, there's times where the Spirit will be on you, and you just have to face facts. Like my tooth, man, I had 2 teeth pulled out. It was beyond my power. So I was like, yes, pull them out. And then I went to the dentist and, you know, that's it. There's things like that. So this scripture is abundant. Uh-oh. A piece of, you don't want to be a piece of, all right? So the next one is abominable. So it's the Strong's G948 Bedel Liso. Bedel Luso. Okay. Oh, dang. To stink. Okay, Bedeleso, from a presumed derivative of the bedel, to stink. That's why they have a fucking toilet called the bidet. To be disgusted, i.e. implication, detest, abhor, abominable, man. Okay, so you don't want to be rendered foul. That's what the outline biblical usage is. To render foul, to cause to be abhorred, abominable, to turn oneself away from on account of the stench. Man, so you don't want to be fucking stinky. Woo. Okay, but that's all part of understanding. Man, we're gonna get this understanding real good. So it's in Romans 2:22. Thou that sayest a man should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery? Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege? Point blank. Do you detest sin? Do you eschew sin? Do you hate sin? That's the question. Do you have a problem with sin? Because I do. I detest sin. You know, let me get you a scripture on what kind of sin I detest. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. And that word is arsekinoi, which goes into homosexuality. I detest all those things. And I came out here where there's nobody fucking around, so I could say that. There was a man parked over there, and as soon as I said Edomites are the white man, they're the fucking devil, he dipped. Okay? Right? So the next word is, well, we pretty much know. This is the last word I'm going to get, and then we're going to move on. It's Strong's G5406. Phonius. Come on. It's an easy one. Phoniosi. Phonius. Phonios. From a murderer, always a criminal, or at least intentional homicide. Oh, that's Esau. Which does not necessarily imply, which is a special term for a public bandit. Well, they have strong in there. But like I said, I'm going to go back to the lesson. You know, so you can't beat none of these things, and you will not inherit the kingdom if you are. Okay, let me read this one again, and then we're going to move back. Revelation 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers. See, the word murderer really is criminal. Who's criminal? The crimson. Crimson. And why am I talking about it? Why am I talking about it? Let me just fucking show you. We're gonna get the word crimson in the online etymology. We're gonna learn something today. So there's two, since I already know which one I'm looking for. Highly chromatic, deep color red, 15th century crimson cloth dyed deeply purplish red. So now it's going into the word color. And it's in both. And then you look in the word, and because crimson is red, right? And then you look up the word criminal. So crimson is red, remember that. So it says, criminal, sinful, wicked, of or pertaining to legally punishable offense, the nature of a crime, guilty crime from Old French criminal, wicked, right? It says wicked. So that's Esau. Now let's go back over here. To the word crimson, criminal, or murderer, or Esau. Okay? But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers, sorcerers. So sorcerers. So witchcraft, you believe in all that bullshit, witchcraft, which you're being misled anyways. Because that's all. If it's on the left hand side, there has a right hand side answer for it. You know? Here we have someone that believes in the left hand side, but whose fucking hand is it? You believe in the left hand side, and you believe in sorcery, you believe in magic, you believe in witchcraft, you believe in homosexuality, you believe in all those things. Bullshit. Because that's on the left hand side, but there's a right hand side, and they're both belong to the same being. Both of those hands belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Come on. And idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Okay, so this lesson is going along good. So does karma exist? Yes. Let's go back to it. Oh, and you might be seeing that silver ring I'm wearing. And it's a good time to mention that this ring was given to me by my grandfather. On my mother's side. Now, I'm not trying to tell no fantastic stories, but this has a double-headed eagle. When my grandfather passed away in '94, he was about 82 in '94, and the story was that he was in the Mexican military, and he went to World War II. I think he said that he went to Japan. How he got this ring, I don't know, because it has a double-headed eagle, which is it's a double-headed eagle, which is from Nazi Germany. So this is a Nazi German ring. Okay. To have your enemy's possessions is a good thing. It's a good sign, and you know what that means? But I looked it up. The double-headed eagle means because it's looking to the right and left, so it's a right antler and a Prayer Adler. That's German shit. I don't know. So looking to the right. I mean, yeah. So if I'm standing this way, I'm looking facing north. If I'm looking to the right, that's east, and I'm looking to the left, that's west. So I'm conquering from east to west. That's what this symbolizes. And then it's in silver. You know, this is, I don't know, it must be like 70 years old at least. So let's go back to it. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Don't be fooled. Don't think that you can sin. Don't think that you can be wicked and everything will be all right. Don't think that. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. Yahweh is never mocked. Never. Okay? People fly out of fucking car windows. People lose jobs. People lose limbs. People fall from buildings. People get killed. Look at Comfy's ass. That motherfucker's dead. You know, people just perish. And if it's their time, it's their time. I know that a brother from box camp had passed away last week. I made a small donation. I didn't tell nobody, but I'm telling you. You know, that was he's a part of Israel. I had to. I just felt like I had to. And it was a one-man camp, and I gave half a hundred. If you know, you know. So if you can't give, you know, don't. But you know, don't be deceived, because karma does exist. And if you take that RFID microchip, the revenge for that is death. You can't take that. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. So you and that funny guy that was mocking Yahweh, he's gonna get what he deserves. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Man.